What's up, folks? Coach Stan here, certified health and wellness coach, CrossFit Level 2 trainer, huge fan of studying top performers and human achievers, high achievers. Want to talk a little performance today. First, a shout out to FitAid, although there's not FitAid in my thermos. There's water, lemon, and Himalayan sea salt. I always put some salt in my water. But wait, salt is bad for you. It creates high blood pressure. It creates health problems. Well, look, I'm not a doctor, so disclaimer, anything I say you should verify with your doctor. You should not listen to anything I have to say without checking with your medical professional. Please do that. Salt, fun fact about salt, you can't live without it. And your cells cannot become properly hydrated without salt. Salt delivers hydration to the cells of your body. A lot of people, sometimes they're run down, super run down, and they reach for coffee, and the coffee, they're on their fourth cup of coffee and they don't understand why it's not working, so they drink more coffee. A lot of folks would benefit, my guess would be that they would benefit from putting a little bit of salt in some water and replenishing their electrolytes. And you don't necessarily need to deplete your electrolytes by exercise. It could be stress that's eliciting a cortisol response and a fight response. But speaking of fighting, let's move on. I want to talk a little performance today, specifically how to warm up properly for an event, an exercise event that's going to be of short duration and high intensity. Think of a CrossFit workout. Thousands of people right now doing the CrossFit Open throughout the world. You can think about a wrestling match, an MMA fight, something where your body needs to be prepared to fight. And recruit the sympathetic nervous system. And I'll give you my hack. And that's basically what this is all about, is giving you a hack that I tried last week during 23.1, which involved lots of pulling. But I experimented with something that worked quite well. And I wanted to share that. Most important thing I needed to do was, number one, rev up my sympathetic nervous system. It's the most important thing you can do before a high intensity event. This particular high intensity event involved a lot of pulling. I didn't pull anything in the warm up and performed. I'm very pleased with how I performed. There's nothing nothing I could have done differently during the actual workout. There's some things I want to work on afterwards, sure, but the performance during the workout, I have no problem with. You need to rev up your sympathetic nervous system, and you also need to burn off some of that excess nervous energy so that when the workout does start, you don't start hyperventilating, lose your breath, and spend the whole workout sucking for air, and then you had, what did you really gain out of 14, 15 minutes? So what I did that worked, I'm going to continue to do this because it worked so well. What I did was I got on the assault bike, and for 10 minutes, I did on the assault bike. I'll even write it down for you. All right, assault bike. And what I did was I did 30 seconds of high intensity and 30 seconds of low intensity for 10 minutes. All right, let's see if we can do this there. All right, we'll put it over here. Boom. Assault bike. 30 seconds high intensity, 30 seconds low intensity, 10 minutes. familiar with biking or an assault bike, there was no pulling there. I didn't warm up a clean. I didn't warm up a toaster bar. I didn't warm up a calorie on the row. I just fired up my sympathetic nervous system, got it ready to fight. And then what I did after that was I did 2 minutes. And this isn't necessary, but I did it because I had a little bit of time. If you don't have the time, you don't need to do this. But I took 2 minutes and I went slow on the assault bike to clear the lactic acid that I just built up. I wasn't too concerned about the lactic acid, but that was also, you should know that the importance of this is with the low intensity 30 seconds, you're clearing the lactic acid that you built up in the first 30 seconds. So you're not building up lactic acid that's going to affect the performance of your workout. Shout out to Chris Hinshaw, if he's listening out there somewhere, probably not, but I did learn this from him. The 30 seconds of low intensity will help you to clear the lactic acid, so there won't be any kind of buildup for the actual workout. So you get to your Friday night lights, you get to your event, you don't have a lot of time, and you want to do something quickly that's going to fire you up and get you ready for the event. And then the big key is when you're done with that 10 minutes, make sure you've got a good 5-6 minutes before your workout starts so that you can bring down your heart rate. So the idea is to jack your heart rate up and then bring it down so that you're warmed up, but also ready to step into the workout and hit it. So that's it. That's my hack for CrossFitters, us recreational CrossFitters going into Friday Night Lights. And for anybody that needs a quick, effective warm-up that will help their performance in something that's of short duration. So that's it. Any questions, hit me up in the comments or shoot me a DM. And that's it. Thanks for listening. Good luck, folks, with the rest of the CrossFit Open or whatever your high-intensity workout of choice is. Take care.